everyone, welcome back to Big Family Gaming Channel. This is Chris, as you are probably aware. So I've had a lot of people reach out asking for an update on the arcade situation. And I figured it's been a little while, I thought I should probably give you guys one. So here's what we got. You are familiar with the last video. We've got House of the Dead and my original Pac-Man machine. Immediately after picking that up, working out a deal with a buddy of mine, I went and I picked up a Neo-Geo 4 slot. He was trying to get some cash to get a DK Junior machine off of somebody else he knew, but that one quite didn't work out. He did end up getting a DK Junior, by the way, but not the one he wanted originally. So I bought his Neo-Geo 4 slot. We've got, in the Neo-Geo 4 slot, came with Bust-A-Move Again, Baseball Stars Professional, Samurai Showdown, and what was the other? Oh, Aero Fighters 3. So those were the four games that came in the Neo Geo 4 slot. So I was happy to have that one. And then we went back to the arcade operator. And the one I had put the deposit on was this Crazy Taxi High Roller. Now, the Crazy Taxi High Roller is one of my wife's favorite games. So Mrs. BFG, she really wanted Crazy Taxi. But when I got it, the monitor was shot. So if you've been following me on Twitter or in the streams, I've been kind of talking about it. But again, I thought I'd share with everybody here where we've been. And hopefully you can hear me over the ambient arcade noises as they go. But so I did find a arcade distributor here in town where one would go to buy arcades today or pinball machines. And they sold working monitors. So I ended up just buying a used monitor off of them, slapping it in the machine, and Crazy Taxi was good to go. When I then went back again to the arcade operator, that's where I found this Cruis'n World. So it was listed as the monitor was a little iffy. It still needs a little work. The monitor's a work in progress. From what I understand, now that I'm in this arcade business, it's forever a ongoing work in progress. So hopefully we'll get 100% someday. I am very much a CRT purist, not someone who enjoys LCDs. I will if I have to, but for now, I want to keep these CRTs as much as they are possible. So we got the Neo Geo, we've got Pac-Man, we got House of the Dead, we've got Cruis'n World, which actually, this is becoming one of my more favorite cabinets. I'm surprised how much I'm really enjoying Cruis'n World. Crazy Taxi, awesome, the music is great, such a fun game on the Chihiro platform. If anybody knows where I can find an Outrun 2, supposedly that will just slap right in here. I can play Outrun 2 as well on this Chihiro Crazy Taxi machine. So that's about it for the update. This is what we're working with. We got some rope lights hanging up. It's been a lot of fun. The kids are having great time playing with these arcades. In fact, for the 4-year-old's birthday, we had a arcade party, and cousins came over and we hung out in the garage. Everybody played games. I brought out the arcade 1-up. Probably just off frame here is the Star Wars arcade 1-up, but it doesn't quite fit because of the full-size machines. So I might have room for one more machine right here off frame this way, but I'm really need to find something I really want, right? Not just any old machine. So got that going. Final update was, as I was on the forums on Facebook in the arcade groups, someone had mentioned that they were parting out a different style House of the Dead 2 machine, and I was able to pick up a set of 2 guns for a really decent price, less than a quarter of the cost that I could get a set from the Suzo Hap, the main distributor of these arcade parts. And so now we've got two guns. We got the blue gun to go to House of the Dead. So House of the Dead is basically 100%. So anyway, guys, that's all. I know you guys have been supporting me in the streams, which I really appreciate. I love this retro community and everything that you guys have done supporting each other, especially in the recent passing of Dr. Josh, the real gamer. So that is still an unfortunate circumstance, and prayers go out to him and his family as well. So otherwise, guys, that's all I got for you, and hopefully you enjoyed this little mini update on the BFG Arcade. And we'll catch you next time. See ya.